How is it going, YouTube? Julian here, today reacting to some of the soundtrack of the game Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Today we have some boss themes chosen out because of popularity. Hopefully that translates into musical quality. If you're thinking, why is he reacting to that when he can be reacting to this? Well, then check out the Patreon page, link in the description down below, and make your own custom requests. And by all means, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It does help a lot. Let's get into this. First one of today, Morpho Knight. Bro! Okay! Let's fucking go! Interested in Mega Man vibes? Maybe I'm saying this in a lot of videos, but you cannot blame me. Mega Man is one of the grandfathers of platform gaming. But anyway, what a dope intro. We had some... I'm not even sure if it was the electric bass guitar, but some mid-low frequencies doing along with the higher pitched effects and our keyboards that were going on there. I'm picking some. It's like the higher frets of a bass. It sounds like that. It was quite back in the mix. I think there was also a little piano there, but whatever. This riff, man, is cool. It's so freaking dynamic. It's all over the place in a good way. Okay, acoustic guitar, harmonized. Nice bridge here. The ever-going riff is still here. Okay, epic section. Wow. Oh, what a code! I thought that was the end. It would have been a great grand finale, I'm telling you. that should have been the end. It was incredible. With an unison. What is an unison? Some of you may ask yourselves. Well, is when an instrument, or actually two or more instruments, play the same notes and same rhythm. The same notes, either it is on the same octave or higher or lower octave. It can be one C and another C that is higher or lower, right? That's actually called octave, just octave, when there is a difference in how high or low it is, but sometimes it counts as an unison because the arranger or composer did it, or because a matter of tessitura. Not every instrument has the same range, so sometimes you cannot do an exact unison, but it has to be an octave. But anyways, the acoustic guitar section was insane. I love the rhythm section, very tight. Always the foundation was this riff, right? What I didn't like that much, it was the melody, the distorted guitar lead melody. It's not bad. Yeah, that one. Not because it's a simple melody, that is a pretty straightforward, basic, simple melody, but because of the phrasing, it was kind of weak. Also, very simple phrasing, but I personally think that professional guitar lines needs to have a little bit more of spice, you know, a little more of an appealing texture, and you need to achieve that with the phrasing rather with ornaments like hammer-ons, slides, or improving the vibrato. It was vibrato-less, although I think we had a very subtle vibrato, but yeah, I like things with a better approach in terms of phrasing usually. But I have listened to quite some Japanese guitar melodies, and like half of them has this very simple phrasing, especially the more traditional ones. So maybe it's also a cultural thing. They like to play things that way with not much spice, and that is relatable to their culture, you know, being chilling persons like wasabi, or I don't know the name of tasteless rice they used to eat. Meta Knight, sort of the surviving guardian. Okay, look, I have only played Kirby once in my life in a Game Boy Advance decades ago, but I kind of remember who that character is, but I actually don't know anything about the lore of this game and our characters. I have never been properly introduced to them, but I know how this character looks like. Oh, okay. Woo. Tasty sax, tasty organ. Bro. Dope counter melodies. Do we have more? A little bit underneath everything, but we had it. Okay. And the little flutes arrangement, a little bit back in the mix. It was amazing. I have to say this right away or I will forget it. I almost said forgave her. Forgave whom? My ex? Well, whatever. We had a very interesting intro that actually, I don't know, makes me picture a kind of funny, even comedic character. Like a little bit irreverent, you know? But after the introduction, the theme actually gets much more serious, so that's a very interesting contrast. I like this theme, not because the character sounds to be much of a badass, you know, a really serious bad boy. But because I don't know, it sounds like someone with a sense of style, a very interesting amount of ego, but he's not your usual bad boy. It's like that kind of character that tries to be very hard on the outside, but actually it's really funny, man. It suffers a lot of accidents. Oh, I forgot to talk about this. About this. What it is. Where is it? Yeah, all the counter melodies, fantastic. Bro, I love the strings part right there. Dum, dim, dum, dim, dum, dum. It's just, I don't know, it adds so much power, so much character to this. A little bit of tension, of drama. This character sounds like a never give up person. Like, he's really persistent. Oh! You know the phrasement of this guitar melody? It's still not anything complicated, but it sounds a bit more solid than the last one. What a delivery! Oh, dope triplets. Okay. Oh my god. That wasn't intended. Okay, and it repeats until forever. Okay, I get it. Did you notice that last part of that riff that was the same from the intro, the tam tim tam tim tare, is the same beginning of the phrase of the strings I talked about before. So there is a coherence in terms of arrangement, and that is pretty cool. To use little sections of one phrase to create another one, or to use in a completely different section, is just amazing, man. This is great because there is so many things happening everywhere in the first more shallow layers of this tune, and also in the most quiet layers also, bro. For example, this is amazing. Here it comes. Or not. Wait for it. What the fuck? It wasn't here. I got it. Yes, sir. Here it comes. Beautiful. We have the main melody that is fading out a little bit at that moment, and we have a very interesting preparation for the next section. That wonderful, bro. Wonderful. Appreciate it. Just appreciate it a little bit. Yeah, the melody stays in that long note. Bro, even if I haven't played much of any Kirby game, that concept is beautiful. And if you think about it, Kirby is like a Mega Man on steroids. Because you know how in Mega Man you defeat a boss and absorb its ability? Well, Kirby does that, but every time, all the time, with every rival or opponent that there is. Everyone, even little fishes and stuff. That is a very cool concept. Last one of today, if you got this far on the video, let me know what is your favorite song from Kirby and the Forgotten Land soundtrack. It has been pretty good. It doesn't sound cheap, and I really appreciate that. A full speed farewell from the new world. Hit me. Yeah. So Nintendo-esque. Oh! What? Oh, okay. No, it's beautiful. It's built upon the variation of one unique theme. Well, until last section. No, even now. Bro, I love it. First of all, the introduction was such a crazy bait, and I beat it because the rest of the song is so completely different. That was so freaking interesting. I mean, bro. Like very epic Nintendo vibes. And suddenly everything's different. And almost all the song is built upon that. Even the last section we heard, they are still using that, but not as the lead melody, but as a counter melody. So it's crazy. After they used every variation in existence, harmonically speaking, they started doing so or implemented that resource with another role, not as the lead melody anymore, but as a counter melody or accompaniment sort of stuff. Also the timbre, the tone changed, and the instrument in charge of that. We have a keyboard now. Exactly. And again, a little variation to end that section. This was the section I was actually talking about. Excuse me. The one with the counter melody. You can listen how it is not the protagonist anymore in this section. The protagonist is the ta da ti da, and the now this 16-bit sounding keyboard is responding. Ta ta ti ta da ti ti. Bro, still more variations. Bro, this is... Oh my god, stop it! Now that's the motif. Da 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 da. Oh, that is so vicious. Even now. Bro, this is so genius. Okay, and repetition of the first sections again. It becomes a little bit more dramatic. It's insane. Bro. That little section right here sounds like a persecution. This was the clearest example of a masterclass in motivic variations. Bro, one fucking song, one entire song was built on one motif. It was so freaking clever how they did variations of the melody, even of the rhythm. They took away some notes, like two at some point. They implemented new harmonies and changed the notes of the melody, some notes or intervals to fit that harmony. And they made us went through a crazy palette of musical sensations with the same almost melody, let's say motif, with one same motif. Bro, I have listened to many masterclasses in motivic development in this channel, Toby Fox for example, but this one was the craziest. He or she, the composer, they were squeezing every possibility, every type of possibility in the variations of this single motif, and that is so fucking clever, bro. So freaking clever. They are not mediocre people. They say, I won't do another motif nor another melody until every possibility has been used here. I'm not sleeping tonight until every possibility is written down in this freaking OST. Man, thanks so much. I had a blast of a time. Again, thanks for watching. I appreciate that, and have a blast of a day. Peace.